Good morning and welcome to today's verse. To God be the glory. What a great day it is today. Today's verse, it comes to us from the Gospel of John. John chapter 8, verse 36, and it says this: Therefore, if the Son makes you free, you shall be free indeed. I want to speak to you briefly this morning about being free indeed. While slavery still exists in some parts of the world today, most people out of the 7 billion people on planet Earth, they know very little about involuntary servitude or being owned by someone else and controlled by them. But we've all experienced the enslavement of sin and its addictive and controlling nature in our lives. In chapter 8 here of John's Gospel, Jesus is speaking to a group of Jews, including some religious leaders who questions his authority. Leading up to our verse, he addresses the concept of freedom and slavery, specifically spiritual freedom. Jesus tells those who believe in him that abiding in his word, it will lead to knowing the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So the religious leaders in response claim that they've never been enslaved by anyone because they are the descendants of Abraham. Jesus therefore clarifies that anyone that sins is a slave to sin, and he contrasts a slave's position with that of a son. A slave has no permanent place in the family, but the son belongs forever. Jesus then, he declares that the Son himself has the authority to set people free, not just from political or physical oppression, but rather the deeper bondage of sin and its eternal consequences. See, true freedom is not just external, but internal. Freedom from the guilt and power and consequences of sin. By believing in Jesus and accepting his sacrifice, we are set free to live life in his righteousness. And once we've accepted Christ, then we're in the family. That is, that we're God's children, that we're his sons and his daughters, and we are assured of our place in the family forever. To God be the glory for the great things he has done. I pray that you would meditate upon this verse. It would be a word of encouragement to you as you go throughout your day. I pray that you would have a great day. Have a safe day. And then tune in again tomorrow, yes, as we consider today's verse. Amen.